desert, in an unexplored territory. I saw things you wouldn't believe. I was the first, but I won't be the last. This land is calling.
We start with the AFC Champions League Elite, a competition worthy of the continent's most enthusiastic fans and top-tier clubs. Our top 24 teams will clash, highlighting the best players from Asia and the world.
Built on the foundations of past heroes, a new beginning has arrived, uniting Asia's football powerhouses. 24 of the elite teams from 2 regions battle for supremacy to be crowned the ultimate champions. AFC Champions League Elite.
Now let us turn our attention to the AFC Champions League 2. This platform offers a thrilling stage for established clubs to battle for a coveted title with a pathway to excellence in Asian club football. Get ready for electrifying matches and fierce competition where every victory paves the way to unimaginable heights. This is the AFC Champions League 2.
On the way to the top, rivalries are born. New heroes emerge, paving the way to glory. 32 clubs battle it out from across Asia. AFC Champions League 2.
Now we introduce the AFC Challenge League. This platform serves as a launchpad for budding stars to shine on the continental club stage. Witness the passion, the grit, and the raw talent of 20 aspiring teams representing the vibrant tapestry of Asian football. The Challenge League is not just about winning, it is about fostering development and a spirit of growth that will benefit the entire Asian footballing ecosystem for years to come. This is the AFC Challenge League.
For the believers, for those that dream, the opportunity takers, where talent develops and fortune favors the brave. AFC Challenge League.
The future of Asian club football shines brightly with the all-new AFC Women's Champions League. For the first time ever, Asia's top 12 women's clubs will converge to showcase their talent and compete for ultimate glory. This is more than just a competition. It is a powerful symbol of innovation and inclusivity, inspiring generations of female athletes to chase their dreams and write their own stories on the pitch. This is the AFC Women's Champions League.
Breaking new ground for women's club football in Asia. 12 of the best teams, chasing greatness, inspiring generations in a fierce contested competition to crown the best in Asia. AFC Women's Champions League.
This is Asia.
Hello and welcome to the Wasl Stadium in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates for matchday 8 of the AFC Champions League Elite League stage. We're in the West region. It's Al Wasl hosting the 2019 and 2021 champions Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia. This is why it's so important. If Al Hilal win this evening, they will be confirmed as top of the group. And that means they will play the 8th ranked side in the round of 16. It's not quite clear yet where Al Wasl are going to finish, but if they do win themselves this evening, they will finish in 4th place, and they will play 5th place Al Sadd. This is the weather this evening. It's been a curious day here in Dubai. We've had a little bit of drizzle. It's been very overcast, quite cool. And so conditions almost wintry, you might say, for this part of the world. The pitch, though, remains in excellent condition, and with the temperatures as they are, you would have to say it really is ideal conditions for football. It's not a full house here by any stretch of the imagination. There's a Wasl Stadium, capacity is just under 9,000. We're a way off that, but the Al Wasl fans have still turned up in their numbers, and of course, as you might expect, the Al Hilal fans have certainly made their way here in numbers too. There's Jorge Jesus, the coach of Al Hilal. It's been a tough season for them, relatively speaking. They're 4 points off the top of the Saudi Pro League, and when you compare that to last season, when they dropped just 6 points all term, it's been a little bit of a contrast, but they're still in contention for the league title and, of course, in contention for this title. The UAE doesn't hold too many fond memories for them in the recent past because, of course, they lost in the semi-finals last season to the eventual champions Al Ain. What can they do this time round this evening? Their form this season, well, they've beaten Al Ain. They got their revenge there, did Al Hilal, in matchday 3, a 5-4 success at the Hazza bin Zayed Stadium. What a chaotic match that was. They've enjoyed 6 wins from 7, just 7 goals conceded, and it's been a mighty impressive display so far from them. They remain one of only 2 sides in the AFC Champions League Elite who are unbeaten. Al Ahly are the other unbeaten side. They won on matchday 8 yesterday against Al Gharafa of Qatar. Air of expectation here around the Wasl Stadium. Hilal coming to town. From Wasl's perspective, well, they haven't enjoyed the greatest success against Saudi sides this season. On matchday 2, they lost here against Al Ahly. It was only 2-0, but if truth be told, they didn't really lay a glove on Al Ahly. And then on matchday 7, the most recent matchday, earlier this month, they lost 4-0 against Al Nassr in Saudi. Number 30 there, Pedro. He's arrived in the winter window on loan from Al Tawoun in the Saudi Pro League. He's got a couple of goals already in the UAE Pro League. He's a striker who knows UAE football very well indeed. Played for a host of clubs in this country, but he's on the bench this evening. We'll chat shortly about the selections that Milos Milojevic has made, and indeed the choices that Jorge Jesus has made as well, as he promised before the match just to ring the changes. But he said, all the same, no matter what changes he makes tonight, He still wants to be first in the group, and if truth be told again, that's certainly possible because Al Hilal have got a very, very deep squad indeed. The AFC Champions League Elite music rings out over the public address system. The AFC flag on its way out onto the pitch. The rebranded AFC flag. And here come the match officials, followed by the two teams, both in their traditional strips this evening. Wasl on the right, Hilal on the left. Fabio de Lima, one of the greatest players in the history of the UAE Pro League, leading the side out. He's got the captain's armband this evening. Great expectation from the Wasl fans because in terms of domestic action, their season really has gone down the plug hole. They're midway in the UAE Pro League. So this really is a very, very important competition for them. How far can they go? Can they emulate Al Ain from last season? Al Ain, the only team from the UAE to have won Asia's top title. De Lima, fantastic player, with 171 Pro League goals. Handshakes all round, with Al Hilal led by Salim Al Dossari, another vastly experienced player, an outstanding player for his club and indeed his country. High fives, handshakes, fist bumps. Very shortly we will be underway. Let's have a look at the teams then. Al Wasl first of all, and Milijevic makes 3 changes from the side that lost to Al Nassr on match day 7. In come number 17, Keo Kanedo, the veteran UAE striker. Number 19, Takashi Yoshino, the Japanese fullback. And number 20, Geronimo Pobletti, the Argentinian midfielder who missed the first half of the season through injury. João Pedro on the bench. Also on the bench, Ali Saleh, one of the most exciting ball players in the UAE League. Our referee for this evening is Ahmad Al-Ali from Kuwait. It's an all Kuwait match officials team this evening. It's his 5th AFC Champions League Elite match of the league stage. Most recently, he was in charge of Paktakor against Al Ain. He sent off Yahya Nada of Al Ain. Let's have a look at the Al Hilal side. Jorge Jesus spoke about rotating his squad. Only 6, in fact, remain from the starting lineup that won 4-1 against Persepolis on match day 7. That's number 3, Kalidou Koulibaly. Number 11, Marcus Leonardo. Number 20, João Cancelo. 22, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. 27, Keo Cesar, and the captain Salim Al Dossari. There's no Ruben Neves. Malcolm you can see on the bench there. Neymar's gone back to Santos. And no Alexander Mitrovic, the striker. He's been out with a leg injury for 1.5 months. For Al Hilal, incidentally, goalkeeper Mohamed Al-Owais makes his first Champions League appearance of the season. Well, Milijevic can say he's made it now. He's got an image upraised by the fans on the opposite side to the dugout. Led Wasl to the league and cup double last season. Only the 3rd team in the UAE to win the double in the professional era, which stretches back now for over 16 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for.
Almost time to get underway then.
The countdown begins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go, with Al Wasl in the yellow strip, kicking us off and playing from right to left on your screens. Great deal depending on tonight for them. They're already in the round of 16. The key is who they'll play. Oh, what a mistake by the goalkeeper there, Mohamed Alouais. Mentioned it's his first start in the AFC Champions League Elite this season, and it was almost a disastrous start, wasn't it? Ball played through for his opposite number, Anis Zeniti, veteran Moroccan goalkeeper who joined from Raja Casablanca in January of this year. It's his second game in goal in the AFC Champions League. Khalid Al-Sanani, he retains his place domestically, and who kept goal for that league and cup double last season, and that's a foul. Abdulrahman Saleh, a little bit late there, the left back. Just catching Keo Cesar. Exciting prospect Cesar is. Celebrated his 21st birthday a couple of days ago. Here's that very nearly disastrous start from Mohamed Alouais. His clearance only getting as far as Nicolas Jimenez, but thankfully for him, all's well that ends well. So an early opportunity now for Hilal to get the ball into the danger area. Nasser Al-Dossari floats it up towards the back post. Far side, Keo Cesar. Lovely feet there from Siaka Sidibe, and he's set Wasl on their way, and he's continued his run too. It's good intelligent play from him. Looks up and picks out Jimenez. Oh, and a through ball by Jimenez, and off the post, and then the reply over the bar from Uchino. Oh, so close. Canedo it was. He was played in superbly. What a ball this was by Jimenez. Canedo had timed his run well. Hit the post, couldn't get the rebound. And Uchino, well, he should have hit the target, shouldn't he? Opened his body up there, Canedo. The ricochet off the post. And Uchino blazed over. A let-off for Hilal. It really should be 1-0. Up for that header. It was his intelligence that created the opening, and his work rate too. Chino on the run. He's creating the overlap on the right-hand side. Ball goes left to Abdulrahman Saleh, whips in across to the back post, and it ricochets off Uchino, goes behind for a goal kick. It's Milijevic, 32 years of age, giving a lot away to his opposite number, Jorge Jesus, 70 now. Both of them in their second seasons at their respective clubs. Hilal looking to play out from the back. That's not possible because of the press. So Alouais will go long. One in the air by Buftini, big Moroccan centre-back. Down the line by Abdulrahman Saleh. Overcooks the pass though. Keo Canedo. Let's have another look at that one that he put against the post. Did almost everything right there, didn't he? And Uchino, well, he knows he should have hit the target. We've started at a good pace And a shot from distance. Oh, it's off the post again. This time from Fabio de Lima. Well, the left-hand post of Mohamed Al Owais is taking a pounding. That one caught the inside of the post. Goodness me. Could so easily be 2 to Al Wasl already, and here they come again. Play on, says the referee. After that challenge, Ahmed Al Ali was happy enough. And now Salim Al Dossari on that far side. Picks out Al Hamad. Sorry, Abdullah Al Hamdan it was, number 99. Here's that shot from distance. Look at that, it couldn't really be any closer, could it? It was so sweetly struck by Fabio de Lima. He's got 14 goals in all competitions, including 4 for the UAE against Qatar in one match. No, so close to scoring a 15th there. Corner on this near side then. The commentary box side to be taken by Salim Al Dossari. Real crowd scene around the penalty spot. Headed away by Keo Canedo. You just can't take your eyes off this match. 7 minutes in, and there's been action aplenty, particularly at the Al Hilal end. Attempted flick forward by Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Long ball forward by Alexis Perez, the Colombian left back. Call him a left back. He's on the left-hand side of a 3 at the back. The wing backs pushing up, one of them being Abdul Rahman Saleh, who's tackled well there, and in the end deemed to have committed a foul. The referee wants to have a chat with him there about his challenge on João Cancelo. And in fact, Jorge Jesus has just received a yellow card. Referee, as far as he was concerned, saw the Al Hilal coach protesting just a little bit too much. So the first card of the evening doesn't go to a player, goes to a coach. It's a good tackle there by Jung Seung-Hung. Playing in the middle of that back 3. He's trying to keep out in action now. Corner for the visitors. Wasl fans on their feet. No wonder it's been that sort of a start to this match. Salim Al Dossari will take the corner, right-footed, and again a whole host of players around the penalty spot. The corner was deep towards Keo Cesar. In. Koulibaly tried to make the most of it, couldn't do so. Now he's trying to get back on defensive duty and commits a foul. It's a little bit fortunate there to get away without a card, because Pobletti was trying to get away from him. You could argue, looking at that replay, it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Obviously Koulibaly was out of position. slowing the game down. That challenge on Pobletti. So good to see Pobletti back in action. After missing the first half of the season through injury. Long ball towards Caio Canedo, who wins that in the air well. Sidibe. Perez. Rahman Saleh. Well, Jimenez is onside. Ball comes all the way across, and the flag goes up now. I have to say, looking at the live action, it looked to me as though Jimenez was well beyond the last defender. Let's have another look here. There wasn't that much in it, was it? But maybe Caio Canedo, who's going to the near post there, be said to be interfering with play by making a run that drew defenders away. Flag went up anyway. Sidibe. Through ball looking for Canedo. Well cut out in the end by Ali Al-Balahi. Al-Balahi, who was sent off against Alain on match day 3 in that thrilling 5-4 game. On the ball again now. Savic comes deep to this near side. Cancelo. It's a lovely ball in. Difficult to defend. Buffini does his best. It's policed out by Caio Cesar for another corner. Really awkward ball that for Buffini. Fans enjoying themselves, but they know the importance of tonight's game. They want to finish top. Al-Ahly are in that position at the moment, but a win for Hilal tonight will take them above their Saudi rivals. Salim Al-Dossari once again with the corner on this near side. And it goes, oh, and it's stopped on the line. Is it in? Yes, it is, and the goal counts. Zanetti stopped the ball on the line. He didn't gather it cleanly. And in the end, it was bundled in, I think, by Marcos Leonardo. So Hilal, they've survived. 2 attempts on goal off the post. The Wasl players absolutely incensed. They think this should be a foul. Let's have another look now. The header came in. The ball was certainly loose, and Marcos Leonardo did an excellent job in bundling it home from no sort of distance at all. Fantastic leap. Really great climb by Mohamed Kanu. That angle shows it pretty well. But, the ball was certainly there to be put in the back of the net, and that's exactly what Marcos Leonardo did. Hilal fans, well, they were uneasy a little earlier, seeing that ball come back off their upright a couple of times, but now they're happy enough. The goal, as ever, will be checked by VAR. VAR official Abdullah Al-Kandari from Kuwait. Ahmed Al-Ahly just receiving instruction. Meanwhile, Anas Zanetti, the goalkeeper, still receiving treatment. Lengthy treatment too. And according to the big screen, it's been confirmed that the goal will stand. So Al Hilal hit the front, Instructions, meanwhile, on the sidelines by Jesus. And Wasl have it all to do to come back now. Still we await the restart. Ali talking to Anas Ziniti. Goalkeeper having a problem with his right hand. He's had that lengthy treatment and it looks as though he's going to be able to continue. Such frustration for Wasl because it made such an encouraging start. But it's all about putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's exactly what Hilal have done. Here come the visitors again. Savage. Chest by Al-Balahi on that far side to concede the throw. Ali Al-Balahi in his 5th season with Al Hilal. 18 starts in the Saudi Pro League this term. She scored 3 goals. Rahman Saleh on this near side. Perez. Jung, Muftini, Sidibe, good turn from him, and he gets the free kick. Al-Balahi it was, conceded it. Header back into play there by Sidibe. Jimenez. Good quick feet from him. He was looking for Chino, couldn't find him. Interesting call this evening by Milijevic to give Uchino a role in the starting lineup. Hasn't always found it easy to come to terms with UAE football after his move from Japan. Jimenez out to Uchino. His ball is a poor one into the area. Just needed a bit more composure there. But Jimenez is able to get a shot away straight down the throat of Mohamed Al-Owais. It's judged by Perez, recovers well. Pressing from the front there by Al Hilal. Really putting themselves around and causing all sorts of hassle for Al Wasl. Chino again can burst forward. Ball played in and just behind Keo Canedo. He felt he was pushed there. Here's his gesture. Timed his run pretty well. Just felt he got a little bit of a nudge from João Cancelo. Let's have a look at it here. You have to say, looking at that angle, perhaps he was justified. It was touch and go whether he'd stayed onside. With that nudge, he couldn't get the header on target. It was a lovely ball in from that far side, though, by Fabio de Lima. 99 is Abdullah Hamdan. Savage. Al-Balahi. Savage again. Salim Al-Dossari. Al-Hamdan looks for the run of Keo Cesar. He does well to pull the ball back there from a really acute angle. Can't find a teammate though. Some passing triangles from Wasl to try and get out of trouble. Koulibaly, judged to have pulled back Keo Canedo. Really physical battle between those two there. Look at that. You have to say Koulibaly probably a little bit fortunate not to receive a card for that. Here come Wasl again. Give and go attempted by De Lima. Didn't get the ball back. Dossari. Hamdan. It's a really good challenge. Excellently timed tackle by Abdulrahman Saleh. This game really crackling. It's an excellent challenge that by a player who's been in and around the squad all season. For Al-Wasl, he was in every squad last term. This is his 17th start in all competitions. Left wing back. That includes 11 of the past 12 matches, including this one. Cancelo. Cesar. Savic. Salim Al-Dossari. Savic again. Ahmed Kano, whose header created that opportunity for Marcus Leonardo. That's good skill from Cancelo. What's the referee given here? He's given a free kick right on the edge of the area, and he's giving a yellow card to Abdulrahman Saleh. Referee's assistant on this near side didn't flag for that challenge. The referee had a long look at it, Ahmed Al-Ali. For not only did he blow his whistle, he also got his card out. You can see there he was definitely late, Abdulrahman Saleh. He was nowhere near the ball. Diving in. Keo Cesar was just too quick for him. Lovely dummy by João Cancelo as well. You can see from that angle, clearly definite free kick. Free kick to be taken by Salim Al-Dossari right on the edge of the area. Couldn't be any closer. Taken short. An attempted shot by Cancelo. Charged down by Nicolas Jimenez. Another corner for the visitors. Racking up the corners, Al Hilal. They've made one of them count this evening. Sorts of pushing and shoving again around the penalty spot, and again the referee getting involved, Ahmed Al-Ali. Salim Al-Dossari then. Cancelo went short for the corner. He's now moved to the edge of the area. Flapped at by Zanetti. He's got away with that. Another corner. Not the most convincing piece of goalkeeping you'll ever see. Have another look at it here. Corner's taken short, in fact. We'll come back to that. Savic winning that one in the air. Hamdan. So Savic on that far side. Cesar switching between wings and causing real problems for Al-Wasl. Cross comes in. It eludes everyone, and Fabio De Lima can now bring it forward. He's dwelt on the ball a little bit too long, but he's good enough to retain possession. Jimenez forward. Finds Keo Canedo again battling with Koulibaly, and again he wins the free kick. And this time Koulibaly's going to see a card. Perhaps fortunate not to be carded last time, but he's been carded this time for his challenge on Keo Canedo. Bundling into the back of the UAE forward. Free kick then. Fabio De Lima will take it. The delivery a little bit too high though for the on-rushing attackers, one of which was Jung. Was that out of play? Yes, it was. Referee's assistant determines that. Nasser Al-Dosri it was, left back, who just couldn't keep that in play. Wasl have got the best record against Saudi sides in this competition. 4 matches, they've only scored 1 goal. It was against Al Nassr back in 2019. Of those 4 games, they've lost 3 and won 1. They beat Al Nassr again in 2019. Fabio De Lima scored the winning goal on that occasion from the penalty spot. They've also lost to Al Nassr twice and to Al Ahly as well. Oh, that's great skill, great pace from Cesar. Tries to get the crossover. In the end, it's Saniti with his legs that saves the day. And then a free kick conceded by Abdullah Al Hamdan. Have a look at that. Wonderful stuff. Just leaving Perez for dead. So tight to the touchline, he couldn't go for the near post, had to try and cut it back. Cesar. A bit more of a swagger now to Al Hilal after that shaky start. The woodwork was struck twice. They're a goal to the good, they're looking a lot more confident. Cesar. Possession nicely. Ball rolled into the 6-yard box. The flag's gone up on this near side. Lovely passing and movement there. Cancelo it was, who just straight into an offside position, you can see. Way beyond the last defender. That's what the referee's assistant picked up on this near side. Jimenez in towards Sidibe. That's a poor ball from Sidibe. A flick from Leonardo, and then the shot off target from Al Hamdan. Just nicked a defender though, and so it'll be yet another corner. Sidibe's casual ball and party pieces coming out. That little back heel from Leonardo. Ball in the end coming off the chest of Buftini. Just about at the halfway mark, it's the half-hour mark now. Hilal looking comfortable. Attempted clearance at the near post by Canedo. Doesn't get it right, but he gets away with it. Jimenez. Solid challenge from Cancelo. Cesar moving forward again at pace. It's a goal kick. Cesar has been a real headache for the Wasl defenders in this first half hour. Not only with his work down the right-hand side, but occasionally he's drifted over to the left as well. They've struggled to pick him up, and they've struggled to match his pace as well. Salih, it's not a particularly helpful header back in field. Not a great ball as well from Zanetti. Looking a little bit flustered now at the home team. Lima can't keep that under control. Nasser Al-Dosri goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Cancelo chests it forward to Cesar. Hamdan with the run. Leonardo. Dosri out to the far side. Shot comes in. It's Nasser Al-Dosri, I think, with the shot in the end. Play will have to stop because Cesar went down. And in fact, Perez will receive a yellow card for his initial challenge. It's good refereeing to allow play to continue. So that's 2 cards apiece now. That's why Alexis Perez has gone into the referee's notebook. Rather cynical challenge, that. Ow. It's no wonder K.O. Cesar had a yelp of pain. Two coaches on the sidelines kicking every ball, metaphorically if not literally. Hilal fans, well, they're pretty happy with the way things are proceeding at the moment. Perez in his 2nd season here at the Zabil Stadium, joined from the Turkish Super League in the summer of 2023. Oh dear, Jung with a misplaced pass. It's played his side back into trouble again. Cancelo. Al-Balahi. Nasser Al-Dosri. Kanu. Cancelo. It's got to be a free kick. Jimenez late. Jimenez now a UAE citizen. Qualified during last season. Another player who's in his 2nd season here at Al Wasl, having had 3 very successful seasons at Banias, which is south of us here in Dubai. K.O. Cesar again. Mazy run, retains possession, but in the end is tackled. Sidibe. Oh, he's done really well there, and that has to be a yellow card. It's a really cynical piece of play by Ali Al-Balahi. Sidibe had done so well, and Al-Balahi almost had the shirt off his back. Look at that. Not sure there was the need to do that either, because you could see Mohamed Kanu coming across. There's another yellow card. Handed out almost like confetti in the first half hour or so. That's 5 now we've seen so far. And all of them, you'd have to say, pretty much justified. Cancelo. Hamdan with the through ball, looking for the pace. of Cesar. It'll be a corner. Panic stations there for Wasl, and in the end, Abdulrahman Saleh just about getting the challenge in. Had to win that one, and he did. Remember, he's on a yellow card already. Any opportunity that K.O. Cesar has to run in behind the Wasl defence, it really is red alert time. Look at that, 7 corners for Hilal now and none at all for Al Wasl. Al Dosseri once again is the dead ball kicker. Again, the ball's one in the air, I think by Kanu once more. This time it's going to be a goal kick. Koulibaly was in there too. They've got some substantial players to come up for those set pieces of Al Hilal. They've made them count already once this evening through Kanu's header that Zanetti couldn't hold. Trying to play out from the back here, Wasl. It's a brave approach given the press that Hilal are playing with. And here come Hilal again. Cesar plays the ball in and it's just wide from Salim Al Dosseri. It's a player down though from a challenge on K.O. Cesar. It's Perez, in fact. That block tackle. Al Dosseri with the shot just wide. Perez in a great deal of pain as a result of the challenge that he made. Zanetti feeling Perez was fouled. In the end, there's no treatment that's been given to Perez on the pitch. He's up and about, and again, looks as though Wasl are going to try and play out. There are 4 players for Hilal, now 3 on the edge of the area. In the end, Zanetti takes the sensible option and goes long. Savic fouled by Sidibe. Cesar has been the outlet for a great deal of this first half. That will be another corner, although there's 2 players coming together, Jung and El Hamdan. Battering into each other. Both will require some treatment after that. Is that Hamdan is up on his feet and now Jung is too. At the end of all that, it's yet another corner for Al Hilal. Almost into double figures with those now. Salim Al Dosseri once more. Towards the near post, chested away by De Lima. Dosseri will get another bite at the cherry. Cancelo just overhits his cross. Cesar will keep it in play. Kanu. Koulibaly back to Kanu. Cesar's gone over onto the left-hand side now. Long diagonal ball for Cancelo, cut out by De Lima. Chance for De Lima to break now. Canedo's made a run to the near side, which took a defender with him. Young and Chino hearing up on that far side. Chino had stopped his run. So in the end, maybe that ball was all for nothing. Slightly more promising there, though, by Wasl. Just about 4 minutes of normal time to go at the end of this first half. In the first half, really, where it's been difficult to draw breath. It has been played at a very high tempo. Always urging his players forward after the initial idea to play out. One in the air by Savic. Cesar. Savic again. It'll be interesting to see the possession statistics at the end of this first half. But you would say Hilal certainly had the lion's share of the ball. Perez again. Excellent pressing this time by Cesar. Has to go back to his goalkeeper. Young. Finds with Chino, but not a particularly good pass, and quite difficult for him to bring that under control. It's gone out of play. Cutting a frustrating figure in the technical area. Chino goes long. Canedo battling again with Koulibaly. Tini wins that header. Obletti goes down. Player from either side down under that particular headed challenge. On we go. Both up on their feet now. Cancelo uses the outside of his right foot. Did that so nicely. And in the end, a goal kick is given. What a delightful ball that was. Leonardo was trying to get on the end of it. Fairly diminutive, just 1.75 meters. To make a nuisance of himself, and Canedo frustrated there was no one up with him for that cushioned header. It's been that sort of half really for Wasl. Started so brightly. Things really have turned from their failure to convert a couple of very good chances. Good work from Nasser Al-Dossari. He's continuing his run. Tremendous run that was. He's thread the ball through to Cesar, and it's just wide. Good save by the goalkeeper. But what a run that was by Nasser Al-Dossari. He found Kao Cesar. Zanetti did enough. Struck with power, and the goalkeeper got strong enough hands to push it behind for yet another Al Hilal corner, which was taken quickly. Cancelo whips in a ball. Oh, yes! What a fantastic goal. Cesar, he deserves that. He's been one of the players of this first half, and he's bulleted a header past Zanetti, who simply couldn't have seen it. But what a delivery from the right-hand side by Cancelo. It was a dream of a ball in, swinging away from the goalkeeper. The corner was taken quickly. Just thought about it, made space, whipped the ball in. And the Wasl defence were like statues. And how about that for a header from that sort of range? There was no keeping that out. Bang. Almost straight at the goalkeeper, but the sheer power of that header made it unstoppable. Oh, yes. Great cross, great header, great goal. And Al Hilal, in added time, look as though they've gone 2-0 up. The goal just being checked by VAR. Our VAR official, Abdullah Al-Kandari. Didn't look to be too much wrong with it. VAR will be the ultimate arbiter of it. Discussion and to and fro between the players and the referee while Al-Kandari takes a look at things on the monitor. Still we await confirmation that the goal will count. And it won't count. Well, well, well. Have to wait for a reason for that. But the goal has been chalked off. So it's still 1-0. Big cheer from the Al Wasl fans. And a real reprieve for them too. Out of play for Al Wasl throw. Got a minimum of 5 minutes to be played at the end of this first half. First half which, well, it's been compelling viewing. Salim Al-Dossari now coming forward. Nasser Al-Dossari. Savic. Cancelo. Fancies a shot. Ball deflects off a Wasl player. Just about kept in by Ochino, was it? No. He thinks he managed to do so. And this is why the goal was ruled out. Just by absolute fractions. The lines went in, and Keo Cesar's run was just fractionally beyond the last defender. Well, it's certainly impossible to pick that out with the naked eye. Really hard luck on him and hard luck on Al Hilal. It was a beautifully crafted goal, but it was a goal that wasn't. Good turn by Marcos Leonardo. Gets the shot in and hits the crossbar. In fact, in the end, it's a good save by Zanetti, pushing the ball onto the bar. Terrific turn that by Leonardo. Getting his shot in with real power. Just the fingertips of the goalkeeper, according to the referee. So yet another corner for Al Hilal. Headed away at the near post by Fabio de Lima. clear time for Al Wasl get back on level terms. Foul by Nasser Al-Dossari. Perez, Jung, Perez having to go all the way back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's a long way out of town, and a shot from distance on the angle from Caio Canedo, and it's off target. Not quite sure what Mohamed Al-Owais was doing here. No need for him to come out like that. Koulibaly had it covered from that acute angle, and on the run, Caio Canedo couldn't get his shot goalwards. Well, is there any more drama to come at the end of this first half? We've already played 7 minutes of the minimum of 5 to be played. And in fact, our referee, Ahmed Al-Ali, brings proceedings to a close. What a first half it's been. Al Hilal survived a couple of early scares as Wasl hit the post on 2 occasions through Caio Canedo and Fabio de Lima. Al Hilal took the lead on 12 minutes through Marcos Leonardo from close range after a header from Mohamed Kanu was saved on his line by Anas Zaniti. Hilal thought they had a second goal when Cesar headed in from Cancelo's cross, only for it to be ruled out for offside by the barest of margins. Marcos Leonardo also hit the crossbar late on in that first period. It's been high-tempo, all-action stuff, and at the end of it, Al Hilal lead. Half-time then here at the Zabeel Stadium. It's Al Wasl 0, Al Hilal 1.
I landed in an unexplored territory. I saw things you wouldn't believe. I was the first, but I won't be the last. This land.
The AFC has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining the highest officiating standards by implementing the video assistant referee (VAR) system across its revamped club structure for the 2024-25 season. The purpose of the VAR will be to rectify clear and obvious mistakes in match-changing situations based on the principles and philosophy of the laws of the game. The VAR team supports the decision-making process in the event of a clear and obvious error or serious missed incident in relation to goal, no goal, penalty, no penalty, direct red card, mistaken identity, when the referee cautions or sends off the wrong player of the offending team. Stationed in the video operations room, the VAR team will have access to all the camera feeds and will automatically check every match incident. In the event of a clear and obvious error, the VAR communicates with the referee immediately, after which the referee will signal a check by pointing to their ear to indicate that the restart of play is being delayed. The VAR can suggest a review, but only the referee can initiate the review by signaling the outline of a TV screen. The referee always makes the final decision, but can be supported by the VAR in two ways: using the information received from the VAR for factual decisions, or personally reviewing the incident at the referee review area for decisions that require an interpretation.
Welcome back to the Zabil Stadium in the heart of Dubai, where we're getting ready for the second half of matchday 8 of the AFC Champions League Elite League stage. Just waiting to see whether either side will make any changes at the interval. What is happening is that Jorge Jesus is having a long conversation with the referee Ahmad Al-Ali. How long before that man, I wonder, João Pedro makes an appearance. Prolific striker in this part of the world. And Wasl need a goal from somewhere. They're 1-0 down, thanks to Marcus Leonardo's poaching effort on the line, after Anas Zaniti couldn't hold on to a header from Mohamed Kanu. It could so easily have been 2 as well, with Caio Cesar having a goal ruled out for offside. But then again, Wasl hit the post twice, Caio Canedo and Fabio de Lima. Hilal hit the bar as well, right on the stroke of half-time through the goal scorer Leonardo. The first half statistics were very telling as well. 15 efforts on goal for Hilal and 9 corners in that first half. No changes by either side at half-time, and we're underway again for the second half. If it stays like this, Al Hilal will end up topping the league stage in the West. It means they will play the 8th ranked team of the 12 who have been contesting this West region. It's Wasl who are moving forward now. Fabio de Lima looking for Caio Canedo, can't quite find him because Mohamed Alouais is off his line smartly enough to gather. Ball through the legs of Al Balahi. In the end, just Just asking too much of Caio Canedo to get on the end of that one. Al-Hamdan. Cross comes in. Easily enough dealt with by Zanetti. It's the goal scorer, Leonardo. Was on a hand to take advantage of an error by Zanetti. Powerful header by Mohamed Kanu from a corner. Zanetti couldn't hold it. Leonardo was there to polish off the rebound. Cancelo. Big shame for him in the first half. He produced an absolute dream of a cross for Cesar, which was ruled out for offside by the barest of margins. Hamdan gets the ball to Leonardo. Jimenez plays the ball inside Cancelo. Cancelo's good enough to get back and deny Caio Canedo. Cesar, ball bounces off him, picked up by Pobletti. Forward. Nicely done by Jimenez. Turns out of trouble. Good barging run from him. Real strength to retain possession. Fabio de Lima. Intelligent ball in with the outside of his left foot. That's not kept in, I don't think. No, it isn't. Abdulrahman Saleh on that far side. Already that there have been no changes at half-time. It's despite the fact that both sides have two defenders apiece on yellow cards. Wasl with Abdulrahman Saleh, Alexis Perez, and Hilal with Koulibaly and Al-Balahi. Cancelo does well there. Uncompromising clearance from Koulibaly. So DB slips. Forward can come Salim Al-Dossari. Gets the ball out to Al-Hamdan, who gets the ball into the middle, and Al-Dossari slides it in for number 2. And surely this one will count. Less than 4 minutes into the second half, and Al Hilal double their advantage. It all came from a mistake by Sidibe in the centre circle. And Al Hilal, goodness me, they can break oh so quickly, can't they? Salim Al-Dossari surging forward, played the ball out to that far side, got the ball back from Al-Hamdan, and it was the easiest of chances to slide the ball home from close range, just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Couldn't be any simpler, especially for a player of Salim Al-Dossari's quality. Wonderful finish. Got 24 goals in all competitions last season. And that's his 7th goal of the season in this AFC Champions League Elite. Well, they really do have a mountain to climb now, Al Wasl. Be a free kick to the home team. Frustration for Milijevic. All that he spoke about, I'm sure, at half-time. It's now gone out the window, really, with that second goal for Al Hilal. This is why the free kick was given. initial challenge was okay as far as the referee was concerned. It was the second challenge on Pobletti that was the issue. Hamdan up on his feet, on defensive duty now. Jimenez will swing this ball in. Oh, and it's off the crossbar. Young it was. Initially, it hit Fabio de Lima there. In fact, it was de Lima who blazed over it. The ball had hit Young. Frustrating evening then for Al Wasl. Just got a little bit more frustrating. Hitting the post twice in the first half through Canedo and de Lima. De Lima just rattling the woodwork once more. One in the air by Buftini. And then one in the air by Savic. He and Buftini have gone down. Buftini just touching his head. Clash of heads, it appears. Another look at it here. Yes. Goodness me, that must have been very, very painful indeed. Looks like the right cheekbone of Savic there. Both players, in all fairness, wholly committed to the ball. Let's have a look at the two goals then. Here's the first of them by Marcus Leonardo on 12 minutes. Corner from Salim Al-Dossari. Towering header by Mohamed Kanu. Ball not gathered by Zanetti. And Marcus Leonardo in the right place at the right time to score from what? Half a metre. Second goal was all about Salim Al-Dossari powering forward, playing the ball out to the right-hand side to Al Hamdan. A terrific ball back into the centre. Al-Dossari continuing his run and continuing his goal-scoring run in this season's AFC Champions League Elite, much to the delight of the travelling Al Hilal fans. Good news is that both players are back up on their feet. Caio Canedo feels he was pulled back there. Now Al-Bulahi has been yellow carded already. And that's the point that all the Wasl players are making. You could argue it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there, because Caio Canedo certainly had his arm across Al-Bulahi, then Al-Bulahi pulled him back following that. Al-Bulahi a little bit fortunate to escape a second yellow card there. I just wonder how much longer his coach, Jorge Jesus, is going to persist with him on that basis, because he's going to be walking a tightrope now. As it is, it's a free kick to Al Wasl. Jimenez doesn't get it past the wall. Chino hooks it back into the danger area. It's an easy enough catch for Mohamed Alouais. Buftini wants the throw, but it's gone the other way. It just came off the studs of Salim Al-Dossari. And you can see Jorge Jesus wanted to keep the ball. Nobody's particularly happy with the way the throws are going at the moment, particularly those of a yellow persuasion. Al Wasl, another throw now to the visitors. Al-Balahi. Chipped forward by Salim Al-Dossari, scored the second goal. Nice quick interplay from Wasl. Gets Abdulrahman Saleh on the move on that far side against Cancelo. Sidibe. His mistake led to the breakaway, which caused that second goal. Jung. Looking for Abdulrahman Saleh again. I think he stayed onside. Trying to fashion a cross and does so. Caio Canedo lays it back, and in the end it's a tame effort from Fabio de Lima. The flag, in fact, has gone up on this near side, so it wouldn't have counted. Just have a look here. It's touch and go, isn't it? The referee's assistant on this near side was perfectly placed to judge that one. More promising, though, from Wasl, that. Pobletti moving into space. Jimenez, he's got space as well. Still going one way then the other, gets the shot in, the block comes in. De Lima tries to fashion space for a shot himself, and it's blocked once more. Good last-ditch defending in the end there by Al Hilal. Hilal, in fact, are going to make a change now, and no surprise about this change at all. Al-Balahi walking that tightrope, as we've mentioned. No, he says, but he has to be realistic about it. So close to receiving a second yellow card. It means he's now on his way off to be replaced by Hassan Al-Tambakti. Defender for defender. Tambakti, who celebrated his 26th birthday 9 days ago. Al-Balahi, he was sent off earlier this season in the UAE against Al Ain, and he was very nearly sent off again this evening. Fortunate perhaps to escape that second yellow card a little earlier. Here come Wasl. Down goes Abdulrahman Saleh. Shot from distance coming in from Sidibe. Straightforward enough for Mohamed Al-Owais. Sidibe picking up the scraps, and that was a good, intelligent piece of thinking there, getting his shot off early, trying to catch the goalkeeper unawares. Unfortunately for him, it was straight down the throat of Al-Owais. What great skill this is on the near side by Salim Al-Dossari. Hamdan couldn't turn out of trouble, but possession retained by Al Hilal. Cesar. Kanu. Savic. Towards Leonardo. Cleared by Buftini. Just over an hour gone then. Al Hilal 2 goals to the good. And after that very wobbly start, you'd say they're probably decent value for the lead. Al-Hamdan. Salim Al-Dossari looks so relaxed on the ball. Al-Dossari. Substitute, Al-Tambakti. It's his second appearance off the bench in the AFC Champions League Elite this season. He's also made 4 starts. De Lima. He's only got Caio Canedo up for support at the moment. He's bundled off the ball. flick from Marcus Leonardo doesn't come off. How can Wasl find a way back into this match? Perez moving forward. Well tackled though by Al Hamdan. Sidibe does well there to rob Keo Cesar. De Lima dinks a ball forward. One in the air by Koulibaly. Seems to have moved out now to the left-hand side. Kanu. Tambakti. Savic a little bit casual there. Robbed by Canedo. Jimenez. Rahman Saleh. Tries to go outside Cancelo. Driven wider still by Keo Cesar. Down he goes in front of the Wasl fans. Play on, says the referee. Ahmed Al-Ali gesturing for the players to get up. Kanu. Long strides taking him forward. Al-Dossari cuts inside. Oh, it didn't quite come down for Al Hamdan. Ball was an awkward height for him and he couldn't bring it under control. Good work from Kanu to get the ball away from Sidibe. He was frustrated, he couldn't bring it under control. You can see Salim Al-Azizi in the background there, looking as though he was getting ready to come on. As it is, it looks as though Ali Saleh is going to come on now. Saleh, one of the most exciting players in UAE football. He's going to come on that far side, so it's an attacker for a fullback. Adventurous change by Milijevic. Saleh was named best Emirati player here in the UAE last season. As Al Wasl won the title, the UAE Pro League. Going to have to do some defending now, though. Now the men in yellow. Yet another corner for Al Hilal. And truly into double figures now. First half statistics, 9 corners alone in that first period. 57% possession for Al Hilal, 15 attempts on goal. I'd argue on that basis that 1-0 scoreline at half-time didn't do them justice. Al Wasl also had their moments. Hilal, though, you have to say, have been just that little bit more clinical. They have moved the ball at pace. It has been thoroughly enjoyable at times, unless you happen to be an Al Wasl supporter. Perez and Savic just being spoken to by the referee ahead of this dead ball situation. Salim Al-Dossari swings the ball in. Headed away at the near post by Keo Canedo. Al-Dossari attempting a little give and go. Gets the ball back eventually. Wasl can break forward through Ali Saleh. They've got a player down further up the pitch, but Ali Saleh's picked up the loose ball. Gets the shot in. There's going to be a card that's going to be administered. And the card has been shown to João Cancelo. The reason he has been yellow carded is for a challenge further up the pitch. Caio Canedo, the man on the wrong end of it. Ow. No wonder he's gone down and stayed down after that. Referee was happy to let play go on. Try and play the advantage. Then pulling the game back to give the card to Cancelo. Fourth individual from Al Hilal to receive a yellow card this evening after the coach, Jorge Jesus, Koulibaly and Al-Bulahi. Another change coming now for Al Hilal. Malcolm is going to come on. Will be the second change. Just to wait who he's going to replace. I would imagine it would be Marcus Leonardo or K.A. Cesar. He's had an excellent AFC Champions League Elite so far. 6 starts he's made, 1 goal, but 5 assists as well in his second season in the Saudi Pro League, arriving in July of 2023 from Zenit. Played at Barcelona and Bordeaux as well. Through ball looking for Ali Saleh. That's well read by Mohamed Al-Owais, off his line quickly. Kanu. He's caught there by Jimenez. Should allow time for the substitution, a double substitution in fact. Player going off is Al-Hamdan. Malcolm replacing him. And also coming off, as predicted, Caio Cesar. And on in his place is Ahmed Al-Tuhayfan. As well as those 2 changes, there's going to be a change as well for the home team. Having been on the wrong end of that challenge from Cancelo a short while ago. Caio Canedo making his way off to be replaced by the big Brazilian striker, João Pedro. Pedro on loan from the Saudi Pro League side, Al Tawun. Scored 11 goals in the Saudi Pro League last season and 3 this term. 5 previous seasons in UAE football. 60 goals, and he's scored 2 more since his arrival. Both of them in the league. Well done by Jimenez. Again, Ali Saleh. Trying to get the better of the Al Hilal defenders. No luck for him on that occasion. So often we see him out on the left-hand side, cutting in domestic action. That's what he was looking to do again there. Referee's whistle goes once more. Perez needs to be careful here. He's been booked, remember. Just catching Malcolm. Just wonder if that last challenge will make Milos Milijevic contemplate break for Perez, taking him off. The same way that Al-Bolahi was called to the bench a little earlier, having come within a hair's breadth of a second yellow card. Slip there by Pobletti. Hilal can burst forward again. Al-Dossari cutting in. Tries to play the ball back out to Malcolm. And then a shot from distance from the edge of the area from Savage. Straight down the throat of Zinati. Lovely interplay again there, though, by Hilal. Look as though they're going to retain their unbeaten record moving into the knockout stage. There's two teams across the 24 in the AFC Champions League Elite, East and West, yet to taste defeat. Al-Ali one of them, Al-Hilal the other. Sidibe, Chino gets the cross in. Put away by Al-Tambakti. Attempted cross was blocked. Salim Al-Dossari, lovely skill from him. Oh, wonderful close control near the touchline. And Chino's gone down. He's back up on his feet now. Been a tough outing for the young Japanese player. Given an opportunity to start tonight. He's found it tough work. It's one of the best sides on the continent. Here he is again now. Nice touch from him inside to Sidibe. Pobletti. Jimenez. Ali Sali. Jimenez once more. Sidibe. Out to that far side to Ali Sali. Cross towards the back post, and just wide. Lucchino it was. It's been given as a goal kick, actually. Thought initially his header had hit the back of the defender. Let's have another look now. He was calling for the ball. Well, he mistimed his jump terribly, didn't he? Out-jumped the ball. But having said that, looking at that replay, you can see why I made the initial call that it should have been a corner. Indeed, it should have been. Came off Nasser Al-Dossari. So Al-Hilal getting away with one there. Well, that's well done by Sidibe. His ball inside. Jimenez couldn't quite bring it under control. Put off perhaps by Kanu's lunge. Cancelo cuts in field. Gets the cross in. And in the end, it's just beyond Marcus Leonardo. Corner's been given. Ziniti not happy, the goalkeeper. Two more changes about to take place for Al-Wasl. Majid Sarur, a man on loan from Sharjah. In fact, three changes. Jonatas, who's on loan from Alain. Also Salim Al-Azizi, the fullback. Triple change then coming up. Comes in free kick given. Fourth official not quite ready with the board, it appears. You see the three players waiting to come on there at the bottom of his screen. Salim Al-Azizi, a fullback. Jonatas, a pacey winger. Majid Sarur, anchor in midfield. Salim Al-Dossari, his pace, trying to take him away from Sidibe. Gets the ball inside towards Marcus Leonardo. The referee says it's time for the substitutions. Uchino will go off to be replaced by Al-Azizi. It's been a tough night for Uchino. Majid Sarur, he's going to replace Pobletti. And finally, Jonatas, he'll come on for Nicolas Jimenez. Doesn't happen very often that Jimenez is substituted. Been pulled off today, perhaps with other matches in the future in mind. So all 5 changes made now by the home team. Zanetti gathers that one. Talking of matches coming up for the home team, we've got a match against the AFC Champions League holders, Alain. It's in 4 days' time. Was this a penalty? Well, ball coming off the defender, Nasser Al-Dossari. Shot comes in across the face of goal from Ali Saleh. It's what he loves to do, cutting in off the touchline onto his right foot. You can see there the way Mohamed Al-Owais threw himself across goal. He wasn't absolutely convinced that was going wide. Beautiful skill from Ali Saleh, trying to bend it in at the far post and very nearly succeeding. As that incident was unfolding, we were just chatting about whether that should have been a penalty. The header by Uchino, which hit Nasser Al-Dossari. Would have been a very harsh call indeed, that, I think. De Lima. Majid Sarur out to the far side. Cross comes in just behind João Pedro. Shot from De Lima ricochets away off Kanu. And they find a way back into this game in the last 10 minutes. Al Wasl. Plus, of course, whatever time the officials add on. Sidibe. By Al-Tambakti. João Pedro. Real crowd scene on the edge of the penalty area. João Pedro wants the ball, has a shot, smashes into Kanu. Feels the full force of it. Jonatas bounces off a challenge. Al-Azizi tries to get the crossover. And in fact, it's given as a goal kick. Here, Salim Al-Dossari just caught by Al-Azizi. I think he can be a happy man this evening, Jorge Jesus. He said at the outset he was making changes, but he wanted to win because he wanted to top the group. The side that tops the group plays the 8th ranked team. Two national coaches there for Saudi Arabia and the UAE, not sitting next to each other. Let's have a look at the 2 goals. Here's the first goal. Marcus Leonardo from point-blank range after Zeniti dropped the ball on his line, and then Salim Al-Dossari, a goal in each half. Al-Dossari, that really was a fantastic goal from him, and indeed from Al Hilal. He's getting a bit of treatment now. Once again, the captain leading by example. Gingerly to his feet there, Salim Al-Dossari. Looks as though there's going to be a change contemplated by visitors. It appears that Ruben Neves is going to come on. He's been kept on the sidelines all evening. Portugal international. One of those changes that Jorge Jesus made just to freshen things up. Because you have to say that Al Hilal's schedule is a pretty relentless one. Basically playing every 3 or 4 days, fighting on multiple fronts. One in the air by Kanu. Azizi to Sidibe. Nice ball, which can't be brought under control by De Lima. Turn away from trouble from Cancelo, who seems to be playing a more central role now in the latter stages of this match. Changes are being contemplated. I think that's Motib Al-Harbi who's down there as well. Jonatas bursting into space. Who's he got up with support? He's got João Pedro, but the flag's gone up. I think it was Jonatas who might have been beyond the last defender. Let's have another look here now. Yes, Jonatas just going too early with his run, which is a shame. Attacking the space. João Pedro in the right place at the right time, but the goal not counting. So much goal-mouth action that we've had in this game. Wasl will feel they deserve a goal. Whether they get one remains to be seen. It's Hilal who are attacking now, headed away by Buftini. Sidibe takes that on the chest and does well. Calm play, finds De Lima. Ali Saleh on the run. Just barges into the back of Tambakti. So there are the two changes. Neves is going to come on, and he's going to replace João Cancelo. And Motib Al-Harbi is going to replace Nasser Al-Dossari. So 4th and 5th changes of the evening, the last changes for Al Hilal being made. Neves, in his second season at Hilal, joined from Wolverhampton Wanderers of the English Premier League in July of 2023 for €55 million. 6 years at Wolves. Still only 26 years of age. Motib Al-Harbi. He's got his birthday, actually, in 2 days' time. He'll be 25. It's his 3rd appearance off the bench in this competition this season. He's also made a couple of starts. One previous AFC Champions League campaign with Al Shabab in 2022. Harvey will take the throw on this near side. Opting for the purple skins under his shirt this evening. It's been quite a chilly evening, certainly by the standards of this region. Al-Azizi trying to get forward. Not able to do so, though, with any great effect. He's got the yellow skins on under his shirt. Salim Al-Dossari in space, spreading the play out to that far side. And just headed wide by Al-Dossari. He'd continued his run, much as he did for the second goal. And lovely work again down that far side. And the flick header just over the angle of post and crossbar. It was Malta Hayfan. Really delicate cross, and almost delicate finish as well from Salim Al-Dossari. Glancing header, but not quite on target. Just about 2 minutes of normal time remaining. Give and go from him. Can get the ball back though. Here he is, big fella, on loan from Sharjah. It's good to see him playing football again regularly. A bit of a brick wall at Sharjah, if truth be told, after a period of injury. This has been a really good opportunity for him this season to get back into some sort of match rhythm. 18 starts, in fact, in the past 3 league seasons. This is his 6th appearance in all competitions off the bench for Al Wasl, and he's also made 11 starts. UAE international. Kanu. Through ball, looking for Marcus Leonardo. He's denied. Good save by Zanetti. Just inevitably, it was Salim Al-Dossari who was at the heart of that action. Good skill from Majid Sarur to get out of trouble. There's the possession statistics in the top left-hand corner, and again, Hilal bossing those. Ali Saleh tries to get the cross in. It's a corner. Zanetti with the save a short while ago. Standing up tall, beating that ball away. As Leonardo looked for his second and Hilal's third. Fourth official, Saud Al-Saman, has held up his board to indicate a minimum of 6 minutes to be played, as that corner comes to nothing for the home team. Frustrating evening then for Al Wasl. They've won their last 2 matches in the UAE Pro League against Dibba Al Hisn and Al Nasser, both away from home. Home form in this competition has actually been a problem for Al Wasl this season. Lost at home against Al Ali on match day 2. Drew at home on match day 4 against Al Sadd, 1-1. Drew day 6 against Al Rayyan, so they're going to go through the league stage without a win here at the Zabeel Stadium. Jonatas, he uses pace. Down he goes under challenge from Motib Al Harbi. get excited about Jonatas as a player in this part of the world. He has that electric turn of speed. Now UAE qualified. Ali Salih is going to take this free kick. Is there time for a late rally here from Al Wasl? Towards Buftini, headed clear. Sadibi down the line, finds Perez. Dispossessed, an opportunity perhaps for Al Hilal to break. Majid Sarur says no, he wins that ball and wins it well. Tries to get the ball into the area. Jonatas with his quick feet. De Lima. It's a good effort from him, beaten away by Mohamed Al-Owais. Jonatas created the chance. Lima tried to take it. Good strong hands from Al-Owais. He wants that clean sheet this evening. Started 7 games in the AFC Champions League last season, Mohamed Al-Owais. Got 5 clean sheets. He was also in goal for the 4-2 loss in the semi-final first leg against Al Ain at the Hazza bin Zayed Stadium. Al-Azizi, Majid Sarur to the far side. Perez, Ali Salih dinks the ball in. Al-Owais says, that's mine. No shortage of effort from Al Wasl this evening. They've just lacked that killer touch in front of goal. Hilal, you have to say, have been good value for the win, if win it is. Istiqlal are leading in the other tie this evening against Al Rayyan. So that means Wasl are going to stay in 5th place in the league. It means they'll face Al Sadd in the round of 16. It also means they'll play the first leg at home and the second leg will be away. As for Al Hilal, they'll top the group. So they're going to play Paktakor of Uzbekistan. Foul by Al-Azizi, and he gets a yellow card. The challenge on Salim Al-Dosari. And they get the ball moving very quickly to Al Hilal. They want another goal here. Kanu, oh dear. He tried to curl it in to the opposite top corner. And the less said about that, the better. Al-Azizi is down, though. It's why this challenge on Salim Al-Dosari brought about the yellow card. He got the ball moving again, did Al Hilal, but Al-Azizi in some difficulty as a result of that challenge. Nice to see Al-Dosari to make sure he's okay. Remember, they've used all 5 of their substitutes, Al Wasl. See if he can run this off. Hilal fans, they're happy, and why wouldn't they be? Just dropped 2 points in the group stage, courtesy of a draw against Al Sadd on match day 5. Once again, the 2019 and 2021 champions looking in imperious form. Well, we're way beyond the minimum of 6 minutes to be played, and that is indeed the end of the match. And in the end, Al Hilal running out convincing winners. So an unbeaten campaign in the league stage for the 2019 and 2021 champions. Impressive from them. Marcus Leonardo in the first half from point-blank range, taking the first chance that came their way. And then Salim Al-Dossari, he created the opportunity and he scored the goal 4 minutes into the second half to give Al Hilal the 2 goals that separate these 2 teams this evening. As for Al Wasl, frustration for them early on. It could have been so different. Caio Canedo hit the post, the rebound was put over by Ochino, and then De Lima hit the post as well. And had those opportunities gone in, we could be talking about an entirely different match. But Al Hilal, they bossed possession, they bossed attempts on goal, they bossed corners, and in the end they bossed the result. Fine performance from the Saudi team, travelling away, their supporters enjoying themselves, and why not? It means they go into the round of 16 unbeaten, one of only 2 sides in the competition to remain so, along with Al Ahly, and they pip Al Ahly for top spot in the West region, courtesy of this victory this evening. Jorge Jesus, he made changes tonight, and those changes thoroughly justified by the final result. For Al Wasl, frustration for them, defeat. They haven't got a victory at home in the league stage this season, but they can still look forward to the knockout stage with matches against Al Sadd in the round of 16. All over then at the Zabil Stadium. It's been an excellent football match, and I hope you've enjoyed it. On match day 8 of the AFC Champions League Elite League stage, it's finished Al Wasl 0, Al Hilal 2. Good night.
Caio, first of all, hard luck. It was a tough game, tough results. What you can tell us about this game, about what you see today against Al Hilal?
It's always a difficult match to play against Al Hilal. You know, the quality and the speed they have in front. They also have a good, of course, they have a great team. But I think today we compete. I think we played a good match. Of course, we wanted to win.